that all of you out there are deploying automation or contemplating deploying automation over the next little while. However, we recognize that there are a significant amount of obstacles here, and nothing really sort of is glaring. It's really a peanut butter spread of concern. And that's really, Matt, you stepped up and you've attempted to sort of explain and myth bust, if you will, each one of these concerns. And that was really the framework for this year.
Exactly. So we've had 10 myths so far this year. Yeah. Let's say that you are ready to, pull the trigger and invest in automation, early next year. Basically, tomorrow is 2025, right? You're already looking, 12, 18 months into the future before you're actually going to deploy this, before it's going to get to scale and you get those learnings underneath you and move on to subsequent steps.
This one I love, and I think we got a kick out of this one. This is like a theory of constraints. This comes from episode 2, I think. Yeah, episode 2. I need the perfect solution. And frequently we get prospects and folks who are tire kicking. They're trying to jerry-rig automation for every single requirement that they have.
So the myth here was, I need to automate my hardest problem first, which intuitively makes a lot of sense, right? This is my biggest pain point, therefore, this is what I need to focus automation on. And what we were trying to explain to folks here is that, one, automation really thrives on scalability and repeatability, right? So if you're going for these super complex use cases, have a ton of corner cases and need to adjust all the time, that's really difficult for automation.
This one, I think, actually is my favorite treatment of the year. I think it really level sets everybody. I talked about froth in the market, and you have a lot of really hot startups that are getting into different types of industries and use cases. You get some of our competitors that got acquired that are servicing very specific use cases, which is great. But it's really hard to sort of contextualize all of it. When is it ready now? When is it ready tomorrow? What workflows? Because customers, they don't buy their whole market. They buy very specific workflows for them. And I think, Matt, you did a great job here at contextualizing what is real today versus what is really over the horizon.
What we see is that the folks who are really excelling at this understand that it's more about digital transformation and it's about supplementing their workers. And so that's what that graph on the right is showing, is that out of the high performers of people who have deployed automation, over 70% of them did it primarily to assist their workforce, essentially, right? They weren't looking for these massive cost-cutting procedures.